Si Cindy ay ipinanganak noong 1986 sa Hermano Balingasag, Misamis Oriental. Pangalawa siya at nag-iisang babae sa 4 na anak ni na Shirley at Manolito Carillo. Ang kanyang mga kapatid ay sina John Ray, na isang math teacher sa North Carolina, si Jameer, na isang businessman sa Pilipinas, at si Georgil, ang bunso, na isa namang seaman. Dahil masipag, matalino, at born to be a leader, naggamit si Cindy ng mga awards at recognition. 4th placer at 2nd honorable mention sa Sibonga Central Elementary School. At noon namang high school, 4th placer, 2nd honorable mention, school president ng kanilang Supreme Student Government, math club president, at science club president sa Sibonga National High School. At noon namang college ay consistent Dean's Lister sa Cebu Institute of Technology University. Taong 2014, nakilala niya ang Amerikanong si John Roe, nagpakasal at lumipat sa Phoenix, Arizona, USA. Habang siya ay nagtatrabaho bilang accountant sa Amerika, nag-aral at nagtapos ng kanyang master's degree in business administration with emphasis in accounting noong 2019. Noon namang 2021, sila ay biniyayaan ni John ng isang healthy and beautiful baby girl na pinangalanan nilang Channah. Si Cindy, wala man sa Pilipinas, nananatiling Pinoy pa rin sa puso at isipan.
This is our office room.
Wow! Nice color!
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Say hi!
This is where I
Oh my
work.
goodness! Oh, look at this precious little beautiful girl.
Yeah.
Yay! Thank you for welcoming us, Channah.
We got our
And
small
John.
roof and our tables. We got the attic. So yep.
So this is the barn?
Yep.
No, it is an office. It identifies as an office now.
But you prefer to call it the Red Barn, right?
Yeah.
Thank you for having us, guys. Wow! Hey, baby, to say hi to them. Mabuhay po, mga kababayan. Welcome po sa ating channel na ang layunin po ay bigyang pugay ang ating mga kababayan na nakatira po o kaya ay nagtatrabaho sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo. At ngayon pong araw, napakaswerte ko po na ang una po nating feature story sa ating channel ay ang istorya ng buhay ng isa po sa mga may tuturing kong best friend. Isa po siyang real-life superwoman. Super mom to a beautiful and charming daughter. Super wife to a very loving and supportive husband. At siya po ay isang real-life testimony na you can really have it all basta't magpupursige lang sa buhay dahil isa din po siyang successful accountant dito sa Amerika. So mga kababayan, join me in welcoming Cindy Roe.
Thank you so much, Ate Jane. That was so touching. Welcome.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you for having us here sa inyong, I know that you like to call it the Red Barn.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I do. It's
Tell us about it.
Yeah, it just started with John just said, "Oh, you need a different space because it's hard for me to work with having a Channah." And then it took me a while to decide, do we really need it? So, yeah, and we said, yeah, let's get it. So we have this and everything in here, from the tiles, from the tables and everything. I like it. So
Thank you for having us
Yeah,
here.
this
My
is,
goodness, this is my first time. Beautiful color choice.
I know it is a multi-purpose shed office room because it's a storage room too. A storage you could put some stuff up there in the attic. And if we have guests coming over, my brother came over here like the 4th of July and they stayed here with a girlfriend. And then that's also John's office, and it's also Channah's playhouse or play. So it's a multi-purpose office.
How much of the input in here is yours?
Oh, yeah, I will say 95%.
90% is
Your-
this is your taste, your
yeah,
choice.
just the choice and everything. Yes.
Yeah, you did a good job. Klaro lang ho natin, ito ho ay extension lang ng bahay nila Cindy. Hindi ho ito yung bahay nila. Oh, ano ho, ito yung tinatawag natin sa Amerika na shed.
Shed, yeah.
O, sa iba, tool shed. Sa kanila ho, glamorized version ho ng shed ito.
Yeah, we have a small ref too.
Yeah, may
We have air
refrigerator pa ho.
condition and automatic heaters. Yeah, which is really good.
Yeah, so glamorized version ng shed. Katulad ng sabi ko nga, since matagal na tayong magkaibigan and I consider you one of my best friends.
Aw.
From my heart, I consider you as one of my best friends. Naalala mo ba kung paano nagsimula yung friendship natin?
Yes, it's in a Bible study. 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
So that's been 5 years.
Sister Marlene's Bible study. Yeah.
And I remember the story with your rooster or chickens. I think that it started because of the chickens. So
Dahil ho sa chicken, dati ho nag-aalaga ako ng manok. Ngayon ho, hindi ko na kaya alagaan yung mga manok ko. So ngayon naghanap ako ng mapagbibigyan. Na-meet ko si Sister Marlene, yung pastora po ng aming Bible study group.
Yeah.
Na kaibigan din ni Cindy. So doon ako nagsimula ang friendship namin.
yeah, it started with that. It was it's amazing how you feel like I get connected to you easily. Like, oh, I like
Same
this
here.
woman, so I like this person. So I want to nurture this friendship. So yeah, it started like that.
Yeah, right from the start, I know Cindy was the real deal. She's just very open and honest and a real person. So I'm very privileged na isa ka sa mga best friends ko, and I'm very, very privileged na pumayag ka na maging kauna-unahang feature story namin sa channel namin.
Thank you. I'm so blessed too.
Thank you.
It is also my privilege. I'm so honored to be part of this. A dream come true,
Yeah,
I know
for
how
sure.
it feels, and I'm just like so touched to be the number one, the first
You
person.
are. Let's talk about the hair first. bago lumalim yung pag-uusap namin, let's talk about the hair. Nakilala ko si Cindy, alam niyo ho, yung
Neneng
nene. And for her to look like this, very elegant. You call this color blonde?
Yeah.
She looks so elegant. Tell us about the hair. What motivated you to,
Change.
to change?
It took a while though. Like I prayed for it. I think over it, and I'm thinking like what other people think first, because like, hey, that's not you. That's bad. That's non-biblical. That's But I just reminded. I think of like one person, like, be wild. You're young. It's only once in a lifetime, so go for it. Like everything that was happening or is and are happening in my life it's always like unexpected. So I need just to go for it. So I've been donating my hair 12 inches to the Wigs for Kids. They are a foundation, a charity that help or give kids with cancer with hair because they don't have hair. So I've been doing that for 7 years now.
Nasa Pilipinas ka pa lang ba? Ginagawa mo na yan? Or
Yeah, actually no. When I came here, because it's my dream to, even in the Philippines, it's just hard to mail your hair. We don't have like this in the Philippines. Yung i-donate mo yung buhok mo. But here in the US, you could go any, agencies or charities that
untreated, right?
Yes.
Doon lang tinatanggap nila pag untreated yung buhok
so
mo.
I cannot donate my hair more. So
So that was the last.
yeah. So it's okay. I can do other things.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can do other things. I know that you've been doing a lot of things to help other people.
Yeah, I used to be a secretary, an accountant in one of the nonprofit organization, even until now, called Jack Hare's Foundation. We've been to Mexico. We've been to different. I'm not been to Vietnam or Africa. The president was, so it's good. Like I'm doing their books, the accounting, the marketing. If it's a small charity, you need to help out. So, and also I'm helping before the Lions Club. So I've been doing their books, also their financial reports for quite a while. It's just this, when we went to the Philippines, I still did it, but just do online. But when I gave birth, I stopped because I need to focus Channah. Maybe after, maybe when Channah turns 2, I'll go back, and when it gets settled and I get the hang of everything. So yeah, it's good. It's good to help out though.
So guys, this is further proof how much of a superwoman Cindy is. Since, okay, we want to know, lahat ng mga kababayan natin gustong malaman, what made you what you are? Okay? Ano yung mga nag-motivate sa'yo? Ano yung mga factors na, alam mo no, naging ikaw ngayon? Yung mga nagtulak sa'yo para maging ikaw ngayon. Simulan natin sa childhood mo. Kamusta ang childhood mo? Ang buhay ng pamilya ninyo nung nasa Pilipinas ka? Kwento mo naman sa amin.
Ang lalim. Ang lalim ng tanong mo, Ate Jane. It's so tago sa puso. It's I have a really good childhood. I grew up with other 3 brothers. I'm the only girl in the family. I see my parents all the time because my father has a small business. He is a welder, doing some construction, doing some window grills, doing anything, gates, especially on irons and steel. And then I didn't experience yung hirap that time. I didn't see, because my father always provide everything. He will do everything in his power to give us, we have breakfast, lunch, dinner, we have snacks. And then my mom always helped my father do the painting, nag-a-assist yung mama ko. Tapos we also help my father. Yeah, we do chores, we divide. So I didn't really feel, the struggle yet during elementary and high school, because we just see each other and we help, and we're near the shore. We could just get shells, fish, and everything. And we have backyard. We could have vegetables. So we don't really feel,
You were self-sustainable.
Yeah, so we didn't feel
Mas simple ang buhay.
Yeah, that we are happy because you don't have a comparison during those times, because you go to the school, all the students wearing slippers or flip-flops, and all the students have the same bags you have, even it's a plastic bag. So there's no comparison. And then all the students eat the same thing, pandesal with pancit, and then the lunch is either put in the wrap in banana leaves with daing dried fish or mungo. So you didn't see comparison that time, because all the people, the neighborhood are the same. But it changed when I went to college, because it was a really exclusive, prestigious university that I went to. It's a Cebu University, a Cebu Institute of Technology University. I didn't realize, like, oh, whoa, this is different. Like, I'm poor. So, like,
Yun yung parang nagmulat sa'yo, awakening for you.
I'm poor. So, because you grew up like this, and then you didn't have a comparison. Like, Christmas is Christmas. You get
City
candies.
ba yun? Yung pinasukan mo na sa city?
It's a city. So, I came from a really country area. And then,
Barrio yung childhood home mo.
Yeah, it's a barrio.
Okay.
It's a small barangay. And then, but it's a big school already, but it's just all the people are same.
You knew each other.
It's a small town that you knew, like the parents and teachers and everything. And then when I went for college, I'm like, oh, whoa, this is different. So, oh my God, that changed everything. Like the perspective, and I said, oh, I'm poor. It hurt me. It struck like, oh, okay, I'm poor. Like, because we were required to buy books. We're required to I cannot buy books. So yeah, it was.
Was it your classmates or just the fact na maraming kailangang bilhin at hindi mo kayang bilhin?
It's the classmates and the fact that there's so much stuff to buy. Like every subject you need a book. and you need to do this, and there's every subject have a requirement, and I get, oh, we are required for this, but I'm always like at the back of like, oh, I will not, like, I started to be a troublemaker, like I cannot do this because one, I don't have money, or I need to do other way. So the teacher doesn't know that I photocopy the book, so I have a book of myself.
Wow.
It's not good, but you need to let go. It's like the end result is you need to pass the subject, you know. So what I did with my other few classmates, like maybe 5 or 10 that are the same with me, so we borrow a new book, and we go to the binder photocopier, and we photocopy, and instead of paying 800 pesos, that's $20 maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
So it's
now.
20 bucks a book, so we just pay 150 pesos
Wow.
for the entire semester. So how you need to? I have like, oh my god, 12 subjects on my first year college. That's 32 units. That 32 credits. So it was like so hard, and then PE uniform. It's just hard, and then you need to have your we don't have do computer yet because we have a laboratory, so you need to have I don't know, I started to be resourceful during my college days because I told my mama and papa, oh, I need this book, and then mama and papa just look at me and like, where can we find that money? So I was a scholar already on that, but the books, the other materials are not included in the scholarship. So we need to figure it out. The allowance is not included. So we need to figure it out. So I said, can I graduate it still even, you know? It's hard because my brother went for a seminary for priesthood.
Older brother.
The oldest brother.
Oldest brother.
Because I'm the middle. So,
okay.
So yeah, after he graduated from education, major in mathematics, he went straight to University of Santo Tomas and study the priesthood. So it was not fun.
So there was a struggle financially.
Yeah.
Paano mo na survive? How did you finish college kahit na may mga financial struggles? Anong mga ginawa mo to
Good
survive
question.
that?
Well, my first job was babysitting, and then do a tutor, and then that's another thing. This is like embarrassing. You help do the assignments of your other classmates that have more money than you do.
Wow! So nag-tutor ka sa mga classmates
Yes,
mo?
but it's not. I'm not being like helpful to them because I just do their assignments and not teaching them how to do it. So this is the answer to it, and then I think I learned my lesson on that because the teacher knows that they copied and someone else is doing it because they're not able to answer, you know. But I don't have a choice. I don't have the time. So they're able to give me. I have my own snacks. School supplies.
Very resourceful.
School supplies, and when we have like reports, I have my own, you know. So by answering their, you know, assignments, I could. Yeah, you need to find resources.
So you're very resourceful, aside from being very, very smart, hardworking for sure, and you really persevered to finish your degree. Ano nga pala yung natapos mo since?
Bachelor's in Management and Accounting.
Bakit yun ang napili mo?
I don't know. I said, I'll just gonna pick any course. Butikaw. And,
That involves a lot of numbers. I mean, it involves math, right?
well, I suppose.
Computation?
Yeah, my first course was supposed to be nursing, and then second is education. But I ending up to management accounting.
Mahilig ka na ba talaga sa math mula pa ng bata?
Well, I really love math and science. I love math because of my oldest brother that he just loved math too. My father loves math, and I just like numbers. It's easy to, you know. But yeah, so I said
Easy.
easy. I just love numbers.
Easy daw, math. I can't relate.
I think me and my oldest brother and the youngest brother loves math, so that's why it became just natural.
You're amazing.
Thank you. But after I took the first year of accounting, I said, "Oh, this is difficult. This is different."
Kailan mo na-realize yun?
Yeah, dyan lang. I said, I cannot quit. I cannot just shift to a different course. Sorry.
Yeah.
My mama said, if you took that course, get done. So that's why my mom is a pusher. And like,
So you had no option.
I have no option
but to finish it.
yeah, so I did it. And I said, oh my God, this is getting harder. I said, I like to go engineering because the math has formula and everything. Accounting does not have formula and everything. It's more analytical than I could, possibly imagine. But yeah, I finished it.
Nagtrabaho ka ba sa Pilipinas?
Yeah,
Pagkatapos ng-
after that, I work in a bank as a bookkeeper. And then for 3 years in the company. And then aside from that, I did also freelance bookkeeper. Like I accept other companies to do their books, their financial reports, their taxes and everything. So I have basically 5 companies that they pay me around 2,000 to 2,500 a month to do their books. Well, it doesn't require you to render 8 hours of job. It's just
Sideline.
Sideline, so part-time. So I got 5 companies. But aside from that, I'm helping 2 younger brothers. Their allowances, their books, their school uniforms, their other stuff. And I'm helping my family. So it's not easy because I said, oh my God, I need to do this because it's really hard for them. We are struggling. Even I'm struggling already in my college life. I'm struggling I think the past 8 years of, my working career is a struggle for me to help my 2 younger brothers finish their, degree. So I said, I need to do this. I think I
Pero
don't
it
have a
all
choice.
paid off, right? Dahil lahat kayong magkakapatid.
Yeah.
Diba? Lahat kayo may tinapos. Lahat sila professional. Tell us about your brothers since. Ano yung mga tinapos nila at ano yung buhay nila ngayon?
Yeah, my oldest brother is a teacher in North Carolina in one of the school, Orange Meadow. I think I forgot. It's in North Carolina. So he is a graduate in master's degree in mathematics in Ateneo de Manila.
Wow, that's
and
very impressive.
He's always been a really good, I will say he's a genius. He graduated magna cum laude. Well, that's why he's my idol, my model, because, the expectation of the oldest brother is so high. That's why I need to work.
Kailangan tapatan mo din.
Yeah, you need to same, but we're different. He will not just, he doesn't study. I mean, I need to study because... I said, we're different.
Sa kanya natural.
Yeah, him is natural. Me, I need to work and study hard.
Oh, don't undersell yourself.
I think I learned is even you're not like as geek as other people is.
Yeah.
It's the hard working. It's the perseverance. That's one I'm gonna share to everyone, that it's not how smart you are. It's how you persevere and how you keep going. You keep going because life is. It is like not all successful people are very smart. They are the one who are so hardworking.
Did you hear that, millennials?
Yes, we're
Hard
millennials.
work. Millennials. Learn from other millennials. So your eldest brother is a teacher in North Carolina.
And then my middle brother is graduated criminology, but he has his own business right now. He got a fishing boat. He got apartments. He got some chicken roosters farm. He got he's a lot of businesses that were also helping him to expand his business and my family. My youngest brother is a marine engineer. He's the second chief engineer in his
So the businessman in the family and then the seafarer in the family.
Yeah.
Family
I'm the
of
accountant.
achievers. The teacher, the accountant, the businessman, and the seafarer. Family of achievers. Okay, so balik ko tayo. At meron ho tayong bisita. Actually, kami ang bisita niya. Mga kababayan, meet our pretty Channah. Say hi to them, baby. Hi, mga kababayan. So, since ito na nga ang buhay mo, dito ka sa Amerika.
Yeah.
Paano ka nakapunta dito?
Oh.
Paano nangyari lahat ito?
Through my husband. Oh, okay.
Okay, kwento mo, buhay.
I met him online. So most other, Filipinas says, oh, he's talking, yes. Yeah, na-meet ko siya online in a tourist forum group. And then we started chatting. And then yung messenger pa yun dati, Yahoo Messenger.
Yahoo Messenger.
That was like 2014.
Yeah, that's right.
And then yun, so we moved to Facebook Messenger, and then we started talking, and then the point of that, the purpose of that, why he was in the forum was the scuba diving.
Oh, nagsuscuba dive talaga siya.
Yeah, and then he's asking, hey, what's yung sa Cebu? And I go, Cebu City or Cebu Province? There's two. The entire island is Cebu Province. The city itself is Cebu City. So yun, tapos hindi niya alam na iba pala. So yun. And then so
friends lang muna kayo.
Oh, the friends muna. And then I think it was just so quick. And then he just said, I'm also looking for a wife. I think it just started. Like, would you be my wife?
Ano yun? Yung sinabi niya yun, mag-boyfriend na ba kayo?
Hindi, actually.
Okay. Nag-uusap kayo about diving.
And then there's this really switch to that.
Will you be my wife? Okay.
I actually go straight, like, different.
Oh, yes. Ganyan ang story ng mama at papa.
So I think, as I remember, yeah. And I said, yeah, why not? Rest sticker.
So walang I love you muna.
Wala munang I
so
love
will you be my wife na kaagad?
Oo.
Ang bilis. Will you
So
be...
we started chatting or talking July of 2014. And then yun na, nag-start yung conversation namin and then, it's so funny, August, September, and then October, he proposed. Well, he just asked for us to be a wife. And I said, why not? Let's talk. And I said, why not? Let's talk. And then a series of like exchanging, conversations and, and then we know, like we started to get to know each other, our personalities. And then October, he sent me an engagement ring. It was like...
Hindi pa kayo nagkikita in person noon?
Yes, no.
Wow, so teka, balikan natin ang timeline. Nag-meet kayo online through this diving site. Anong month ulit? Year?
2014 of July.
Okay. Nagsabi siya na, will you be my wife?
August, like last week of August.
Wow.
And then he sent an engagement ring on October 8th. And then he came in the Philippines January of 13. And we get married January 15 with the pastor.
Sa Pilipinas?
Sa Pilipinas kasi medyo traditional ako. I want to get married first. Because I said I have college. I know,
yes! Interesting the story ng mama at papa.
It's so interesting. And then we get married January 15 in the pastor. So we did not legalize in the Philippines. It's just for my family that we married in the pastor.
So it was more of a...
Fiancé, like party or engagement, or engagement party or engagement. But
it was not a wedding legal in the legal
but
sense.
we have the pastor do the blessing of the wedding. Like a ceremony of a wedding.
Nice, that was more important,
yeah,
right?
in the house. It's a house wedding. So it's actually really cool.
It was not registered in the Philippines.
No, we did not, because he wants a fiancé visa. So yeah, it started like that. And then 55 later, he submitted the visa application. My visa got approved in April. Well, he filed it February 26. and it got approved in April.
Wow, ang
Something.
bilis.
So I waited for Mother's Day, May 8th, so I flew May 13th. So it's 55 days. It was the quickest,
Wow, approval. Yeah.
So during that time, because now it's like 2 years.
I'm sure it's more challenging for other couples.
Yep. Okay.
So 2014, nag-start kayo mag-usap.
And then we get married 2015.
2015, kailan ka nakapunta ng Amerika?
I'm here May 13 of 2015.
Kita mo nga naman ang destiny, di ba?
I would say it's destiny. We get married, and then we have after 10 days. After 10 days, I arrive here. We get a legal wedding.
Yeah.
For the documents, legal. That's
So,
May 23rd.
Masasabi ba nating walang masyadong challenge dun sa application niyo for fiancé visa?
No, it's like really quick and easy, I will say.
Was it because you did everything by the books, kaya mas naging mabilis?
We followed the instruction in journeyvisa.com.
I'm sure marami hong mga couples din, Amerikano, Pilipina na undergoing the same, applying for the same kind of visa.
Yep.
And masasabi ko po na pwede ninyo maging resource person si Cindy.
Yeah.
Pwede ko ninyo siyang kontakin mamaya, since pwede mo bang i-share sa amin later kung paano
Yeah.
kami na makakontakt.
Of course.
May advice ka, mga information, idea kung paano mapadali yung application nila.
Yeah.
So ngayon nandito ka na sa Amerika. Yes, baby. Yan ang susunod kong tanong sa mami.
I know.
Ano yung mga challenges ni Mami nang dumating siya ng Amerika? Ayan.
Sobra, dami.
Diba?
I got a lot of challenges. One, because it's hard when you're not know the person in person, like your husband in person. It's different if it's just online or you talking online or sending messages online. It's different in reality.
And you start living together?
Because he has a lot of excess baggage, and I never experienced having of course I never get married, so it's different. And I know. It's hard for Mama in the beginning. It's a challenge. It's personal. Our personality is so opposite. Like she just want things, she voiced out his opinion, and I'm not. I withdraw, and I back out, and I hide, and I don't talk. And he wants to talk and what's in my mind. So it took me a year to speak up what's in my mind. And it took me, it's a challenge though. Everything, from the food, from the mindset, from the, financially too, there's a lot of challenge, financially, emotionally, mentally, intellectually, whatever. I think one thing I have in here is that the faith, my faith, we will get through this. This is a different challenge. This is the different season of my life that I need to work out. I think other couples met like this, and I think this marriage will work out. And yeah, we've been married for 7 years.
Wow, 7 years.
It's a roller coaster.
Just like any marriages, may mga challenges, diba? Pero going strong 7 years.
Yeah, so
let's talk about other challenges like the weather. Ngayon ba naninibago ka pa rin? Eto, panahon na to ng taglamig. Ako, ayoko ng lamig. How about you?
Actually, I get used to it. I'm acclimated with the temperature and everything. It's not so bad before. Before, when I arrived here May, and it's raining and it's cold, it's cold here, you didn't tell me. And I was wearing dress and flip-flops. And then you didn't tell me I need to bring my jacket. I only have a really small suitcase with me when I arrived here in the US. And that's it, actually. And a backpack.
So, anong una mo ginawa? Nagpunta ng Savers?
I'm glad that I have sister-in-law. I have give me clothes and everything. And the church also, and John went give me a lot of stuff. So that's helped me too. Like from personal hygiene to most of everything, from slippers.
Good.
Yeah.
So you have very supportive
Yeah.
in-laws.
Yeah. And I think it's the community too. John started to reach out Filipino, Filipinas, so I could get connected. I think that's one thing that I'm grateful for John, because he started to learn my culture. He started that. I think that's one thing that he's adjusting so quick, because for the 1 year being married is so rocky. It's so hard. And then when he understand my culture, he started to mellow down, and okay, this is different. This is different from American marriage. So this is you need to slow down, mellow down, and everything. So yeah, that's.
I can relate to that. Hindi ho madali ang cultural differences between, couples na galing sa iba't ibang kultura, iba't ibang bansa ho. Hindi madali.
Agreed.
Yeah. Mas madaming adjustments, right?
Yeah, it's hard for us too. We're grateful we have we know other Filipinas that going through the same,
Yeah.
Because aside from what you said, the weather, oh my God. And then the food.
Yeah. Ano mga namimiss mong pagkain?
Well,
hindi mo mahanap dito sa Amerika.
Well, the native chickens,
Yes,
of
of
fresh
course.
fish.
Yeah.
And then the vegetables that you could just pick in your backyard, and those stuff. The dried fish, sometimes.
Yeah, iba talaga.
It's different.
Ibang dried fish sa Pilipinas.
Yeah. So it's different. Yeah.
On a serious note, racial discrimination.
Yeah,
Naka-experience ka ba?
several times though at work.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
At work, they think I'm a Cambodian.
Uh-huh.
And then when I was started to be a trainer, and then they look at me from head to toe she's a Filipino, she's an Asian. Can she handle us? And then the Americans and then I heard Americans talking back at me and can she handle us? Does she knows what she's doing? So it was really difficult conversation with my boss too.
How did you handle it?
Well, I talked to my boss first and telling them that I heard this, and my boss talked to the newbies, and after that I talked to the newbies too, So it's really hard. I read a book with a different we'll call this difficulty in conversation, especially in a company you're training different and you're the Asian.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard in the beginning, but the one thing I have learned is as long as you know what you're doing, they will start giving the respect that you deserve.
You think you have overcome that and you have earned the respect of your colleagues?
Yeah, I did. It's just in the beginning because I was new in that time too, and I feel I doubt that I cannot do it too. But in the few months of the position, I said I can do it. I'm in this position because I know the job really well, So yeah.
Superwoman. Superwoman, Channah, si Mama, right? Okay, what do you miss most about the Philippines since?
I think it's the family. That's one thing. Other than that, I started to really like here in the U.S. So food not much because I got Filipino neighbors that cook really well. That's one thing. I think before Channah, I feel a lot homesick. But having Channah, I feel more. I'm just not, because I got so busy and everything. I don't really think much back home. So yeah, I think.
Sa tingin mo ba kung nandito na lahat ng pamilya mo,
I will not gonna think. Yeah.
babalik ka ba ng Pilipinas?
I think
So
for
at least
visit.
Visit,
Something.
yeah. Okay. Let me ask you this very serious question. Do you still feel very Filipino na nandito ka sa
Yeah,
Amerika?
in a lot of ways. Like, even I have a blonde hair.
Yeah. Yeah. Despite you having blonde hair, do you still feel very Filipino?
Yes, I want Channah to have Filipino values though. I want to teach
Anong
Channah.
klaseng values ang
Like,
gusto
of
mong
course,
ituro sa
the
kanila?
respect and humility. The other one is like being obedient and respectful to the elders. Right, Channah?
Respectful and
And
obedient, sabi ni Mama.
Yeah, being respectful and obedient. I think that's one thing. I think the other thing is, what other things, Channah? Honesty.
Tuturuan mo bang mag-Tagalog ito o mag-Bisaya?
Yeah, I'll start teaching her Bisaya, Tagalog, and everything. So, Tagalog and Bisaya. So, I want to,
Ooh, see? Excited ka ba? Excited ka, baby?
yes, what happened to your hair? That's okay. You're still pretty.
May advice ka ba? Any words for, other Filipinos na nakatira o nagtatrabaho sa ibang bansa? Ano yung advice na na maisa-share mo for them to be able to adjust or make the most of where they are? Kasi hindi mahirap na malayo sa pamilya, sa sariling bansa, di ba? Meron ka bang maisa-share sa kanila?
Yeah, I will say different perspective reaching out. Like I will have my brother's perspective since he came here by himself and not having a spouse. It's a teacher. It's a different perspective on us having a spouse. He came here by himself with teaching American students. I think it's good to find a community that would help you and support you, a Filipino community or a Filipino teachers that would help you, because it's hard to be alone, And one thing also is find a Asian store or
Asian store.
because they get homesick recently with the food. So I don't mind. I cannot tell in my own, but I can tell on my kuya's perspective or experience, because it's different. I get hand everything with John. Like he finds me Asian store, he finds me Filipino friends. In my kuya and my brother's eldest brother's perspective, it's different. So I can speak in behalf of him that yes, reach out, like don't get shy, and then I think always talk to your family too. That's one thing to avoid homesickness. Because the culture wherever you are is different. Like especially here in the U.S., it's so different. Like my brother took a while to adjust for like teaching the kids. It's so different learning skills, right, Channah? So yeah, those are my advice.
Okay, very good advice.
Thank you.
And since ang yung way ng pagpunta mo rito is through fiancé visa, I'm sure, sabi ko nga, maraming couples na in the process of or plano na mag-apply din ng fiancé visa.
Yeah.
Paano ka ba nila makukontak? Alam ko may YouTube channel kayo where you discuss, John, your husband,
Yes.
and you discuss things, share to other couples, your experience. Saan ka nila pwedeng makontak?
Yeah.
Anong channel nyo?
Our channel is Fils to Phoenix, and you could find our Facebook page to Fils to Phoenix Facebook page, and then you could message us to our messenger FB page. It's PHILS and then 2 TO and then Phoenix PHX. Thank you.
So, Fils to Phoenix, yan po yung kanilang YouTube channel. Marami pa silang mga na-upload na videos. Some even have hundreds of views. So, check their channel out too.
Instagram too is the same. You can message our Instagram too. So.
That's right. And syempre hindi matatapos ang ating kwentuhan na ito without, introduce na ho natin ang kanilang super, super charming and beautiful little girl. Yes, baby, I'm talking about you. Now let us welcome and ask, the loving and supportive husband to join us. John, come on in. Guys, mga kababayan.
Okay. That's cute.
Meet Cindy's husband, John. There you go. Ever supportive. You know, I can tell you that he's very, very supportive.
I said, no.
To Cindy.
Should why you wear that,
And look at the
Papa?
dynamic between father and daughter.
But
Okay.
Oh. So, John, how is it being married to Cindy?
I'm speechless.
there we go. I'll go with that answer.
Do I need to say that? I'll be in trouble.
How is it being married to a very smart,
You can tell honestly.
beautiful, very
Promise you
smart,
and I-
very beautiful
I said-
Filipino lady?
Promise you're not in trouble. I'm not gonna be out with you.
Okay, you heard that answer.
Let's give him a chance to answer. I'm not coaching him.
It's been a lot of fun and it's been a major adventure.
Oh yes.
Any challenges being married to someone who is not American?
Oh God, yes.
Wow, that was a very strong response. Okay, share this. Would you mind
We've
sharing
actually
this?
done a couple of videos on it. That
Yeah.
trying to blend the two cultures together is a lot of fun, but it presents a lot of challenges too. And it gives a lot of opportunity to grow deeper in a relationship because of those challenges. And this is something Cindy and I have made comment of because we've been through so much. There's actually not a whole lot that can shake the marriage.
I like that.
That's very sweet of you. That's very good to hear, John. Yep. You've been married 7 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you've been through a lot, like, many couples that have endured 7 years. And I know that you're just going nowhere but strong.
Yep, I agree.
Any message for Cindy, bro? I call him bro. He's my brother.
Brother in Christ.
Brother
Yeah.
in Christ. Message for Cindy, bro?
It's been fun and it's been interesting. And we're adding a new layer of challenge.
Yep. This adorable baby here.
We
Okay, so since I have heard you refer to Channah many times as your miracle baby, tell us about it.
Oh yes, I was diagnosed when I was 22. The doctor said, my OB-GYN said that, oh, you got PCOS. It's a polycystic ovary cyst. So she said that I cannot bear child because of that, and then I'm like, yeah, infertile.
Like
So
infertile.
yeah, and then I said okay, and then that's why that time I didn't really think and I didn't pressure myself. Okay, so either I will not get married.
Oh, you.
Yeah, because I was 22.
Yeah, 22,
so
yeah.
I was thinking like, okay, either I will not gonna get married and then I will not gonna have a child, and yeah, that I'm okay with that. You know, I already have peace during that
You
time.
accepted
I
it
accepted
already.
it because I know the hardship of having a child. I think because I'm helping my two brothers with they're finishing their degree. So I know in my mind that having a child is expensive and it's difficult, especially you're a parent. So, I kind of have a phobia on that. Like, oh, I work hard and earn money for my siblings to help them finish. And in reality, if I have my child, oh, this would be also really hard. You know what I mean? So I really have peace on that. And then, so having Channah and John, tell your story about too that why I'm already having peace, not having a baby or a child.
when we met, that I didn't really want to have kids, and then on top of it, because of a sickness when I was a teen, that I was diagnosed as infertile. I have a son that he's 28, and at that point I went back to a fertility specialist and asked and got rechecked, and he said, yeah, that it's still the same, but infertile doesn't mean sterile. It means you're not likely to have a kid. It doesn't say you can't, but it's just very unlikely for you to have one. And so, he said that the fact that you have, you've gotten my ex-wife pregnant, that it just kind of count your blessings and call it good. it's probably about the only child you'll ever manage to father. And so when we met, knowing that kids were a big thing to Filipinas, that I was very clear about it. That one, I didn't want to have kids, and two, it wasn't likely that I would ever be able to have kids.
Yeah.
So we were both actually had been diagnosed as infertile.
And we're already making peace of it that not having a child is okay. That's why Channah was just a miracle. Like, it's truly God's blessing.
But
When
then
we
you're-
found out last year that, oh, I was pregnant, I thought I have a cancer or a tumor, some sort of.
So
5 years.
5 years in the making, pero hindi talaga in the making because you haven't really been, planning. You did not really plan to have a baby, right? It
Correct.
just,
Correct. Yeah.
again, miracle.
Very much so.
So how was the experience of learning, discovering that you're going to have a baby?
Interesting.
Since share that the
It's
day when you
emotional.
found out.
It's emotional, scary, and excited. Scary because, like, am I ready to be a mother? She said, yes, I'm ready to get out the world. It's scary and excited. Scary because, like, am I be a good mother, Like, am I, like, all the negative stuff. But I switched and I said, okay, God gave this. I claim that she will be I claim to be a girl. It's a baby girl. It's a
And
baby
sure
girl.
enough, you were
I think I
blessed
really
with a
prayed
baby
for, when I
girl.
know that I'm pregnant, I was praying for a girl. And yes, so I prayed that it would be a girl. And I prayed that I know that God gave us this or get pregnant. And I claim that she will be a very, smart. She will do great things. She will be really,
Yes.
she will do a lot of good things, very respectful and more things to do. So I prayed all of that. I claim all of that through Lord Jesus Christ. So,
Prayer answered.
and I pray that she will be healthy.
Yeah.
Because we got a lot of worries before. So I prayed she will be really beautiful. And
She is. Prayer answered again, baby. Since message for John.
Thank you so much for everything, for dealing with my crankiness, grumpiness. Thank you for reminding me how I love you so much. Thank you so much for working so hard, for this marriage. I'm thankful that, for all the stuff that I did not see and I did not appreciate. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the small things that I did not recognize, and I just keep, there are things that keep nagging. I think it's because after I gave birth, it changed my emotions and my perspective and everything. So I'm thankful for walking beside me, encouraging me, even when days that I'm so depressed, and telling me to talk to people, reach out to the right people. I'm thankful for being there and helping also to get through everything, the struggles, especially in the Philippines. And I love you so much, you know that.
That's what you call true love.
Oh my God, I don't want to cry.
True love for sure. And since John, Channah, thank you so much for sharing your life with us. Since
Thank you so much, Ate
sorry at
Jane.
pinaiyak ka namin.
I know.
Pero I really appreciate, you being candid and open and honest, sharing your life story with us.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been a bumpy ride, but we got this.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for you, for this opportunity, and for the people, for the friends and everything. Thank you so much. And for all who's watching in this feature story, I'm thankful for watching us and more stories to share.
Thank you again, Sins. And mga kababayan, maraming salamat huli sa panonood. Sa akin pong very loving, supportive director, cameraman, editor, best friend, rolled into one, my husband, Russell. Thank you for all the support. And mga kababayan, again po, mabuhay po tayong lahat. And Since, join me,
Pinoy ako.
Pinoy ako. Nasan man sa mundo.
Bye-bye! Pinoy ako.